Welcome to the fucking show.
I'd like to talk to Charlamagne the God one day, for real. I'm gonna keep the rest of that to me. But anyway, what was it that y'all think that Nick Cannon said in the interview, the hour and some odd interview that we did together, that actually pushed these people over the edge? So this one person, I wish I could remember his name, some young rapper out of New York, some artist. I don't even know if he's a rapper. I don't know what he does. I think he does a cross-dressing, whatever he does. Anyway, he was basically talking about when Nick Cannon was speaking about melanin. Now, hold on, let me see if we play it. Hold on, let me see if he actually says it.
Those types of conversations, it's a good chance we might offend someone. And even though we are free to say what we want, the people we are talking about have the freedom to respond how they want to respond. And this is how they chose to respond by, firing Nick Cannon. That's what you can do.
Well, we didn't.
Power. And if it's
No, I want to play the next part of what he had to say about white people. That was also trending. Here's what else he said.
Listen.
The people that don't have it are a little less in where the term actually comes from, because I'm bringing it all the way back around to Minister Farrakhan, to where they may not have the compassion when they were sent to the mountains of Caucasus, when they didn't have the power of the sun, that the sun then started to deteriorate them. So then they're acting out of fear. They're acting out of low self-esteem. So therefore, the only way that they can act is evil.
Exactly.
So then these people who didn't have what we had, and when I say we, I speak of the melanated people.
Right.
They had to be savages.
now see that's
Okay. Can we look at the word savage, please? Because white people that I've read some of the things that white people said today, they act like they've never called us these things. Not only one individual, but us as a group of people. All right? See, when you calm your emotion down and we begin to think, page chapter 5. Melanin. White people, are you paying attention? Yeah, get the babies. Get your auntie, call your old ass grandmother in here. Get the goddamn dog and the cat, bring them on in. Melanin. So for you Negroes, especially that cross-dresser Negro in New York, like to run his mouth, talk about calling Nick Cannon Mr. Mariah Carey. Y'all can send all the Negroes and the imps to me. All right, we can talk. Now, we're going to do it one of two ways. We can meet up and talk in person if you'd like. Either I could bring some goons, or I could bring some intellectuals, and we can sit down and we can kind of talk and sit down at the table and talk. Now, whichever one you want me to bring, let's meet somewhere. Or I could bring a little of both. Or if your punk ass is brave enough and you got a little bit of heart, I could just show up myself. How's that? And then we could talk. I'm trying to find this Negro's name, man. Someone said they fired Nick Cannon quicker than they fired them damn cops that killed Breonna Taylor. You mean to tell me you can murder a black woman, shoot up the goddamn house, and you don't go to jail, you don't even get charged with anything? But Nick Cannon makes some statements, factual statements. Professor Griff make factual statements that I can prove at any given day. Matter of fact, statements that I got from them. Y'all not hearing me. Y'all not hearing me, man. Statements that I pulled from them. So it's not, Nick Cannon was right, it's not hate. Alright? So let me stop jumping around. Let's deal with the Negro in New York. Melanin. Your brain and nerves cannot operate without black melanin. Are you listening, white people? This is why Nick mentioned melanated people and the fact that we have a high concentration of melanin. Few people know that melanin is found in almost every organ of the body and is necessary in order for the brain and nerves to operate, eyes to see, and cells to reproduce. Thus, melanin is vastly more just than pigment coloring the skin and hair at the core of your brain is the locus coeruleus, a structure that is black because it contains large amounts of melanin. All right? See, white people, you got a calcified pineal gland. All right? And there's just certain things that you can't do, i.e. build pyramids. All right? I.e. do some of the shit that you see black athletes doing. All right? I.e. some of the things that you see our brothers from the continent and around the globe doing as far as the intellect is concerned. All right? Black people, we walk out in the sun, breathe, stay out in the sun for an hour, and we store all of that energy up for the winter. Melanin does this. Melanin can mellow you out, or melanin can cause you to act very serious and think serious and move serious. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is the thing that Nick Cannon was talking about. So tell that nigga that want to... I didn't say that, did I? I didn't mean to call you a nigga, bro. You not even a nigga. You know why? Because the Naga, the nigga is the black god. That you're not. But I don't want white people to take that and say Professor Griffith's calling his own people a bunch of niggas. Not me. No. You a Negro. You're a Negro. Melanin in the brain increases the lower primates and reaches its peak in the black human being. All right? Everyone needs melanin. So what happened to white people with the fact that they don't have melanin? Well, they got melanin. It's a different kind of melanin, and it don't do the same thing. So Nick Cannon wasn't wrong on the melanin part, and the fact that you have a calcified pineal gland, and the fact that your melanin is not activated in the point where it have you acting savage, to the point where you go all over the globe murdering, lying, cheating, stealing, raping. The sun hits us, creates that vitamin D. All right? So then at nighttime, when the melanin is activated, it mellows us out. It's called melatonin. All right? When we need to be serious in the daytime, it hits us and serotonin is produced and we there. Yeah, this is Melanin 101, by the way, y'all. It's Dr. Suzar. Get the book. Dr. Suzar. It's in my Alternative Black Studies course. Anyway, all humans possess the black internal brain evidence of their common black origin. The black neuromelanin nerve tract and the brain is profound proof that the human race is a black race. Black. Blacker than black. That black carbon, that melanin. All right? Humanity may differ on the outer appearance, but with variations of colors, but internally, they are all black, all African at the core. Now, white people, are you paying attention? So when Nick Cannon talking about the grafting process with you coming out of the caves, you lost all of that. Yakub grafted that right on up out of you. All right, from the black man. And I know some of you Negroes are sitting around, oh man, that's old 5% Nation of Islam talk. That's old NOI talk, man. Gods used to talk about that on the corner in Brooklyn, in New York. Well, it ain't written nowhere. The truth is the truth. There's some call it the Eve gene. But with what Nick Cannon said, he was factual. And we can prove it at any limit of time. Most of y'all didn't study this and don't know this, so when you hear it, you think Nick is just calling them savages and calling them names. No, this is actual facts. Hold on now, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Melanin's main properties, it absorbs and stores, transforms energy. It transforms energy. Transforms energy. Even with the bastard language called English, do you realize what we did with this? Have you heard Frederick Douglass's July 4th speech? Have you heard and understand the thinking of an E.B. Du Bois, Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, the brilliance of a Dick Gregory? Here, let's get more simple than that. Let's bring it right on down. Did you ever see a KRS-One on stage just spitting up the top of the dome? Did not DOS Effects shake y'all in the boots when DOS Effects came on the scene? Come on, man. When hip-hop came on the scene, period. So when we deal and we talk about this transmutation, when we talk about this energy, when we talk about the EG, when we talk about melanin's main properties, it absorbs, stores, and transforms energy. All right? It has black hole properties. Yeah, there's something with this blackness, man. There's us being black. This is fact. So Nick wasn't calling anybody names. This is what it is. Somebody sent me a message today, said, Grip, you older than Nick. By 20 years, I think. You was in Nick's class, but Nick was teaching you. Listen, when a man is speaking facts and speaking truth, in any situation I'm quiet, because I have a level of respect for truth. That's why I call this show tonight Nick Cannon, Viacom, and the Truth. So if Nick Cannon was lying, calling names, and being childish and saying whatever, Viacom could have called him in and sat him down and schooled him. But no, they don't want to do that. They want him to bow down and kiss their feet in their boots. Not going to happen. Black melanin can convert light energy to sound energy and back again. Y'all didn't hear what I said, white people. I'm not talking to the black people right now. Where's all the white people at? Melanin is black because its chemical structure allows no energy to escape. Damn. One white person said, I'm here. Thank you, Wendy Boggs, number 11. One white. I know more white people on here than that. You're killing me. Black is the perfect absorber of light and all energy frequencies, making black melanin the super absorber of energy and light. Thus, scientists describe it as acting like a black hole. I'm not going to read the whole thing on melanin. Get Dr. Suzar's book, Black Out Through Whitewash, and go read the chapter on melanin. Melanin magic. So when Nick Cannon said that, when I was sitting across the table from him, I knew exactly where he was going with that. And could have expounded on it, but he laid it out. And all I could do is say, amen. You right, bro. Do your thing. Peace, niece. What's good with you? Idea, do me a favor. At 10:20 tonight, give me a call. 678-557-2919. Or on that other number that you got in mind. I need to talk to you tonight. So I'm trying to figure out if this is not an outright witch hunt of Nick Cannon and Professor Griff. And anybody else that speaks truth to power. Listen, the book that the young lady sent me. Hold on, where is it at? Hold on for a second. All right, I can't find it, but it talked about the whole idea. The truth is not anti-Semitic. The truth is not anti-Semitic. Did we not define all of these terms the other night? Some Negro sent me a message. The Negro was talking about me and Nick Cannon were wrong. That black people are not the Semitic people. That the Arabs left Arabia, went into Ethiopia, and mixed with the Ethiopians, and that created certain families, parts of the family of languages that comprise, that made up the Semitic languages. I said, Negro, who the hell do you think the Ethiopians are? And who are the original Arabs? Can y'all please talk to me? Who are the original Arabs? I hate that I had to come on here tonight. I wanted to deal with this, but I hate to have to come on here tonight and give a whole goddamn history class. White people, y'all still here? When I get off of here tonight, I need everyone to go online and put up We Stand with Nick Cannon. You know what the fear is? And they said it on the floor of the Knesset. They fear the young black man rising up in the streets of America. This is what they fear. You know what they fear most, other than you walking down the street carrying guns? Is you walking down the street carrying books. They fear this. So when someone like Professor Griff comes along, all right, pulling from my elders, pulling from all the people's feet, the elders and the ancestors' feet that I've sat at, hooking up with the Nick Cannon, 20 years my junior, us coming together, and they seen generations of us now, the vibrational pitch rising. This is what they fear. This is what they fear. It should send a signal to all you young brothers, man. This is how they come. And me and Dr. Khalid El Hakim have been at the point where we were creating dialogue. Some Jewish rabbis agreed to sit and talk. Other white people have agreed to sit and talk so we can dialogue and begin to bridge the gap. Some of these people, they don't want the dialogue. They see you as a savage and an animal. They don't see you not only equal with them, definitely not above them. They see you less than them. And they, well, who am I to meet with you? Why do I need to meet with you? They'd rather destroy you. Wendy, you know what I'm talking about. Since you're the only brave white woman that stayed on here. You know what I'm talking about. Shout out to Mr. G once again. So when I read what 50 Cent said, I wasn't surprised, man, but I'm like, damn, bro. That's another black man you're talking about, 50 Cent. Can we just like chill and just kind of like, yo, I'm sure you can get a hold of Nick and have a conversation with him, man. Like I did with you today, 50 Cent. I didn't come at you, bro. I said, if anybody know 50 Cent, give him my phone number. But come on, man. Don't do that to Nick. Where people can read this stuff that you wrote about this brother, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. My number 678-557-2919, 50 Cent. Curtis, what's his name? Curtis Jackson or whatever. So I'm saying to y'all, isn't it critical that when you study outside of the context of what white people give us, and we get to learn the truth about who we are and who these other people are that write the textbooks, and when we find out the truth and tell the truth, they want to kill us? Why do you want to kill the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, white people? He hasn't killed any of you. None of the soldiers, the FOI, killed any of you. Why? Just give me a real reason why you want to kill Minister Farrakhan. Talk to me. Why did you poison Professor Griff? Why did you burn down my... I'm not saying Jewish people did this. I'm just saying in general. All right? Minister Farrakhan said it himself on the July 4th speech that there's not the Jews, but a certain segment of Jews and that mindset. They wanted to kill him. And he went through the story of how they tried to kill him. All right, so I don't have to speak for Minister Farrakhan. I'm speaking for Professor Griff tonight. I'm not even speaking for Nick Cannon. I'm mainly speaking for me, and I'm speaking to some of these Negroes that want to come at Nick. Because when you come at Nick, you come at me, you come at the minister, you come at the FOI, you come at the soldiers that want to stand up for the truth, man. Because we're sick and tired of getting beat down. You know how long I've been dealing with this? 31 years I've been called the anti-Semite. 31 years. They've been blocking me from making money. Half of them years they took my passport. So I couldn't travel. See, this is what they do. Have any of them said, let's sit down and let's talk and let's dialogue? Yes, they have. Thanks to the community in Columbia, Missouri, white and black, Jew and Gentile. Thanks to the rabbi and his organization and his group in Philadelphia. Thanks to Khalid El Hakim, all right, for reaching out, bridging the gap. And this is the real work that we have to do. If you're serious, Jewish people, about having a dialogue, bring Nick to the table, let's sit down and let's talk. If you're serious about having a dialogue and you don't mind the truth being told, whether you agree with it or not, come to the table, sit down and talk. But no. Colin, help me out if you're still on here, man. Is it that segment of so-called Jewish people that claim to be Jewish, but that are atheists and don't even believe in God that's doing this? Help me out. You said what? No, I didn't stutter. There's a certain percentage of Jewish people that don't believe in God. And some of them claim that they're the chosen people of God. How could you be the chosen people of God and you don't even believe in God? You believe that there's no God. Oh, I guess this talk right here is anti-Semitic talk. It's just going to put me back in the... You've been calling me this for 31 years. The people surrounded me, you already got to them to the point where any little money that I was making, you cut that off. I ain't made money from Public Enemy in I don't know how long. Something I helped build. I know about the Talmud. Thank you, Jermaine Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum, good brother. So that kind of stuff is in the Talmud, Jermaine Muhammad. Put it up on the screen, bro. I don't want to go over the Talmud, but that's another conversation. You see, all of that information, me and the brothers that I have these conversations with, we have the information. We just kind of figured that all the other black people had the information. So then when we go sit down and have conversations and begin to dialogue, we don't have to do nothing immature, calling people names, kicking them under the table, licking our tongue at them. Just say, listen, is this factual or is it not? Here you go. Minister Farrakhan said those circle of Jews operate from the Talmud, and they are not religious. That's why he called them the so-called Jews. Someone said to me today, they came after Nick. You triggered it, Griff, but they really want to come after the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And when Nick Cannon showed up in the garden on July 4th with Minister Farrakhan, that's the thing that triggered them. The black man, wow, this is the sister that I graduated with, Claire. The Zionist Satan's seed. Everything is shifting in the earth. Things will never go back to the KKK ways again. Wow. Talk to me, brother Jermaine Muhammad. All right? So I try to keep it G. And just like, okay, like maybe some of the things could have been said in a way where it was offensive. Even before people did any kind of research, they've already condemned me, kicked me out of Public Enemy, put me on a cross, nailed my hands where I couldn't work, put a crown of thorns on my head, nailed my feet, I couldn't go nowhere by taking my passport, pierced me in the side, my lifeblood was spilling out. And then I said, well, damn, they've done this to everyone. Remember Tony Martin? You remember Dr. Tony Martin. Don't play like y'all don't. So then I listened to, today I was doing some research and I looked at all of the rappers that they've called anti-Semitic. Remember Cube said, you let a Jew break up our crew. They called Ice Cube anti-Semitic. Chuck D says, so-called chosen, frozen, apology made to whoever pleases, still they got me like Jesus. I think they called Chuck anti-Semitic at one time, but they pulled that back. Who else did they call? Michael Jackson they called anti-Semitic. There's a long list of people that they call anti-Semitic. Anytime you tell the truth and you don't agree with them, you're anti-Semitic. That's right. Tony Martin put out the book called The Jewish Onslaught. Thank you, Maurice D. Muhammad. And I'm saying to y'all, before we get off here, I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm pro-black, pro-Kemetic. Now, I know a lot of people on the other side that are anti-Kemetic. But just because you criticize people that's stabbing you and killing and murdering your people, whether it's through vaccines or whether it's on television shows or in hip-hop, black music, wherever it's at, in the educational system, religious system, where just because you want their foot off your neck and you speak truth to power, all of a sudden you anti this, you are homophobic, you anti-white, you anti-Semitic. It's like, damn. Won't anyone go back and read any of the statements that I've made and show me where I'm anti-Semitic? My phone number is 678-557-2919. I want to hear from myself. And if I owe Jewish people an apology, I'll apologize. But if I'm not, and I told the truth, like Nick Cannon said, he want his brand back. He want Wildin' Out back. If I did tell the truth, I want all you bootlicking Negroes to line the fuck up, because I'm going to wait on your apology. And y'all know who I'm talking about, coward ass niggas. And I want all the white people that came against me, and all the Jewish people that like to hide behind your computer and write nasty little shit about me, I'm waiting on your apology. I'll wait on the apology. I'm good. Someone said to me, it probably wasn't what you said. It was probably the way you said it. Well, shit, this ain't my goddamn language. You forced this language on me. You right, I'm going to keep hurling truth at falsehood until I knock out its brains. Diamond G, thank you very much, man. If you want to support independent black media, hit the Cash App, $ Professor Griff. Do something, all right? Send me a food stamp, some advice, something. All right? You can go to www.paypal.me/Professor Griff. Just order the book. Go to ProfessorGriff.me and order some books and just say, yo, Griff, I'm going to support you by ordering your books. All right? Next time you see the bootlegger, put me a shirt in the mail or something, Griff. I know they cutting me off. I know they cutting the stream. Family, don't go for the okie doke no more. Speak up and speak out. Do your research. There are black people that are now ancestors that suffered to leave us the material to fight these intellectual and spiritual battles with these people. Go make it happen, family. I love y'all to life, man. Go make it happen. Seriously, study, study, study. Join my alternative black studies course. Go to SeriousMindsInstitute.com. SeriousMindsInstitute.com. Can y'all do that? The alternative black studies course. Sign up for the course. SeriousMindsInstitute.com. Alright? Or just sign up through ProfessorGriff.me website. Alright? So you said the interview with me and Nick Cannon is gone now? Wow. Wow. So this is how you do it? You tell the truth. You know how many people put dumb shit and lies on YouTube? Do they take their stuff down? You see enough foolishness and madness, murder, death, kill on YouTube, and that stuff stays up. All right? But you come on, you speak truth to power, and we got the books and the information to back it up, and they want to interrupt the feed. You want to take it down off it? Come on, man. But y'all seen it for who and what they are. This thing done went out 5 times over here on YouTube since I've been on. I think the cost is $256, but you can pay $64 a month. It's not expensive, sis. I got you, queen. SeriousMindsInstitute.com. The Alternative Black Studies course. I didn't forget you young brothers. I got the Rites of Passage program coming. Love y'all to life. Peace.
Welcome to the fucking show.